Hey Cheryl, how are you? Hey sis. I know it's been a while, so I'm just gonna tell you I'm real nervous. So, if you see this title, Take It, I just want you to think about it. Just think about taking stuff. Just think about it. I was watching this video by a lady named, I think it's Nancy Dufresne, and she was talking about the kingdom of heaven suffers violence and the violent take it by force. But the way she broke it down, me and my sister, we've been going back and forth for days, so I just had to take it. So I'm gonna try to get through it without stealing all her stuff, but it was just really good. So I don't know, maybe my sister will come on at some point, but man, it's time for you to take it. It's time for you to take it, because listen, half the time it's just not falling out of the sky. And I know I've talked about this several times before, but what she said was 95% of what you need from God and what you want is going to be initiated by you. I mean, just think about it. Just think about it. 95%. 95% of what you need and what you'll receive is going to be initiated by you. So you have to start it. You have to take it. Period. Because it's available to you. First of all, we have everything we need. He created in us some great things, and I mean mind, body, and spirit. So then you have authority over everything. Then you have the power to take it. So why not take what's rightfully yours? Literally. Why keep sitting back waiting for other people to give you things, waiting for other opportunities, the external factors to happen? Literally, why continue to wait when he's waiting on you to come and get it, to take it? She mentioned a part in her video, and she was saying, basically, how bad do you want it? Are you hungry? Because you can tell at the table who's hungry. So it's just time. If you are looking for answers, if you are looking for, I don't know, supply, if you're looking for healing, if you're looking for wisdom, you gotta take it. Because it doesn't just fall in your lap. You have to initiate some things. I remember my sister told me that her son was telling her just to attempt it. That's that little small bit of mustard seed faith, because that's really all it is. Faith, it's the force that you need to take it. Faith is the force that you need to take what's rightfully yours. But you have to take it. I promise you, you're going to hear that word, that phrase so much today. Take it. It's yours. It belongs to you. It's almost like if somebody has something of yours, you see them about to walk out with it, are you just going to let them walk out with it? No, you're going to take it with everything that you have in you. Think about it. It's like, how bad do you want it? Think about it. You know, when your back is up against the wall, that's when you come out swinging. That's when you come out trying to get what's yours. It's the same thing with everything else. It's the same thing with your health, your wealth. Come on, just like your things. Even in the natural, you have the right to bear arms. If a thief tries to come in your house, okay, so you better go get your life. You know, we play around with that phrase, but that's real. You better go get your life, period. I mean, you don't want to look back and have those regrets. You don't want to look back and say, wow, I could have had that. I could have been healthy, wealthy. I could have been wise. I could have lived my best life. I could have been the best version of myself. You better go take it. You better go take it. And she said, with the violence. Listen, you have permission with the violence. So listen, when you think about violence, you think negative, you think, I don't know, mean, evil, you think all of that, you know, destructive. But if you were drowning, are you going to be like, oh, I'm drowning, oh, save me? No, you're going to be flapping those arms, you're going to be kicking your feet violently, fighting for your life. So I think what has happened is we haven't realized that our back has been up against the wall. We haven't realized that we need to really go take some territory. You haven't realized you can go take your education. It's available to you. You can go take your healing. It's available to you. You can go take your wisdom. It's available. Everything is available to you. You can have. If you take it though. If you take it. She says, and you know, it's scripture, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence and the violent take it. How bad do you want it? Ask yourself that question. How bad do you want it? What'd you say, Reginald? Well, me, I'm trying to hang in there just got a few problems. Okay, hang in there. Faith is the fourth force, and it's the action. It's doing. It's taking. It's handling it. It's putting in the effort. It's doing a little more. And then it's belief and knowing that you can do it. Belief and knowing that it's yours and you have the opportunity, that you have the right, and that you can actually obtain it. Sometimes we don't think that we can obtain a thing, so we don't go after it. So I'm here to tell you, it's time to take it. I promise you, it's time to take it with the violence by any means necessary. If you want to live your best life, if you want everything that you deserve, everything that's rightfully yours, it's time, because when you make a move, God really does support that. When you make a decision, think about the times that you've made decisions. And as soon as you made up your mind, everything just started working out because you had a made up mind. Because yes, believe it and receive it. It starts drawing itself to you. You start calling it to you. Also, she was saying, you know, we say God can do anything. She said, but faith is a now thing. So God does this for me. God heals me. God gives me wisdom. God gives me everything that I need. It's a right now thing. It's right now. So you better think about everything that you want. Think about everything that you know belongs to you. And He restores. I know many of us have been praying for some things. He restores. What was taken, He restores. What was destructed, He restores if you want it. If you want it. Again, going back to how bad do you want it? Going back to knowing who's hungry. She said, if you're sitting at the table, you can tell who's hungry because they lose their manners. They lose their manners. They're reaching over you. If you don't want it right now, they'll take it. Oh, you don't want that? Oh, that's all right. I got that. I want that. They're taking it, losing their manners. Sometimes they don't even chew and swallow, and they just swallow it up because they're hungry for it. Because they're hungry. You gotta be hungry, like Les Brown says. And if you want it, you gotta take it. Period. I'm telling you, just think about it. Think about it. When you think about violence, you think about violate. So I looked up the word, I looked up violate, I looked up violence. You want to violate those old habits that you have. You want to violate your old habits, whether good or bad, because if you want to make a change to something better and you're doing something, it's okay. But you want to make a change. You got to violate that way that you've been doing it in order to change something. You got to violate it. You got to disrupt it. You got to change your thoughts. You got to change your actions by any means necessary, because it depends on how bad you want it. And you can have what you want if you go after it. I promise you, you got to take it. Take it. Violate. Good or bad. It fails to respect. It breaks. It breaches. You got to breach the contract that you've had. You have to infringe upon your old ways. You have to fail to comply to your procrastination. You have to invade it. You have to disrupt it and shatter those ways, those indoctrinated beliefs that you've had all this time. You got to change it up. You have to now go after it. Before, you used to let things happen. Oh, maybe that wasn't for me. No, what's for me is for me. Yeah, what's for you is for you when you go take it. When you go take it. Because those who are hungry, I promise you, they don't have manners. They're taking it. And the more you take, the more you can use, the more you will occupy what's rightfully yours. The more you will open up windows, the more you will create opportunities if you take it. Don't sit back and say, oh man, I wish I would have did this. Remember when I asked y'all, what would you say to your younger self? And when you think about that, you would say so many great things, so many fearless words. So you know your future self is trying to tell you that now. Have no fear. God is with you. He backs you up. Just take it. I'm here to tell y'all, you can end this year the way you're supposed to. If you get that in your mind, if you get that in your heart. Because you got to have heart. You got to have courage in order to take what's yours. Again, I told you, if someone is coming in your house to steal, if someone is taking your things in the natural, you have the right to violate them. Think about your life and what you know is supposed to be yours. Think about your life and knowing what you need and what you want, how you want to live this life. You got to go after it and you got to take it. You got to take it with the violence. Man, if you don't get it, you have to take it. So you have to escape the old beliefs. You have to escape procrastination. You have to get rid of those sick, deceiving thoughts about illness and that hypochondria. You got to dismantle those belief systems. You got to change your mind. You got to take it. You got to take it. You cannot be defeated by your fears. You cannot be defeated. You cannot let procrastination continue to steal from you. You cannot let poor eating continue to steal from you and put weight on you. Listen, weight. Not fat. Weight. You have to disrespect those old ways. Disrespect them. Take it by force. Think about the boxer whose back is up against the wall. And a lot of y'all backs have been up against the wall. The enemy is not even in the ring with you anymore because you've been sitting there on the ropes just chilling like, man, I can't win. Yes, you can. You can still win this game. Get off the ropes and start swinging and taking it. Start swinging, haymakers, taking it. Again, you don't have to worry about structure. You might get a penalty for a low blow, but don't keep letting the enemy box you into a corner. You got to fight out the box that you allowed yourself to be in. You got to fight. I said, disrespect those old thoughts. Get out of my head. Talk to yourself in the mirror. By any means necessary, you have to get up and take what's yours, your life. Take your life. Also, violence. It's roughness. You know, if somebody has something, y'all, in a tug of war, and you really need that thing, it's yours, it belongs to you, you know you can have it. You're going to snatch that thing. You might even punch, you might even hit. You're going to take what's yours because you know it belongs to you. God said you can have life and you can have it more abundantly. You better take your life. You better take your life and live it more abundantly. And the only way you can do that is if you take it. It's not always just going to be handed to you. It's not going to just always fall out the sky. Yeah, we get some supernatural opportunities. Yeah, you know, he connects the dots. He uses everybody. He uses the universe. He does all of that. But don't wait for him because he's waiting for you to take it. I promise you, stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop, again, letting yourself be boxed into the back of the wall, the door, the corner, and then staying there. Some of you have been boxed into the corner and boxed up against the wall. You don't even realize it because you've been losing and been beat so long. Take it. I promise you. You have the power. You have the authority. You have everything you need. So just take it. Period. Just take it. That's my nugget for today, y'all. Y'all know what it is. The shit's chess, not checkers. You got to take that man. You got to take that pawn. You got to take that knight. You got to take that territory. It belongs to you. You are in violation when you don't take it. You are out of the ordinary. You are out of your rightful place when you don't take it. Don't keep letting things be stolen and taken from you. Stand up. Get in the game. Stand up. Go for it. Go for it. Take it. Again, if you're drowning, if you feel like life is beating you up, if you feel like you're suffocating, you better fight for your life. And sometimes you have to lose your manners. Because those that are around you, they're not worried about the structure of a thing because they're probably hungrier. And don't be mad at somebody that's hungrier. Yeah, they're going to reach over you. Oh, you don't want that? Oh, thank you. I want it. If you don't want your healing, if you don't want to eat well, if you don't want to work out, if you want to just go and get the plastic surgery, I'm not knocking any of the things that's afforded to you. But if you don't want it, you can't be mad at anybody. But if you want to live your best life, if you want to be the best version of yourself, you better take it. Y'all know what it is. It belongs to you. You need to, he gave us the power to tread on the enemy, all the power of the enemy. Your enemies can't really defeat you. I don't know if we think about that. The weapons, they're going to form. It just says they're not going to defeat you. They're not going to prosper. Come on. Oh, y'all better get this thing. I'm telling you, you better take it. You better take it. Thank you, Chris. Take it. I promise you, take it. Take it. Keep telling yourself this. Get up in the morning and say, I'm taking my life. I'm taking the opportunity. I'm taking the opportunity. I'm going through that window. I'm going to take it afraid. I'm going to take it unknowingly, but I'm going to take it with the violence. and I'm going to tread on it. I'm going to conquer that territory. When I think about running backs, I think about how they defy what science might say, because they're shorter, because it doesn't look like they can carry all of this weight. But when they go up the middle with several men jumping on them, trying to stop them, they're taking territory. Y'all better take territory. What are you here for? Just to say, oh, what's for me is for me. Oh, I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, I need my peace. Nope, I'm not doing that. Stop punking out and take it. Again, y'all know what it is. The shit's chess, not checkers. You know what it is. All right, y'all, that's my nugget for today. I hope that y'all take it. I hope that you take your life. I hope that you stop idly waiting by the wayside, thinking that it's just gonna fall out of the sky. Hey, Gail, how you doing, girl? And I hope that you just get in there and take it, because you have the authority, because you have the right, you have the power to have what you want, to have your best life. No more procrastination. Don't let procrastination beat you down. Don't let fear steal stuff from you. Yeah, we've had bad experiences. Yeah, life happens. But you got to keep going. You got to step over it. You got to step on it. You have the power to step on the neck. You can disregard it. You can do the Heisman on it. Y'all better take this territory. Y'all better take it. Again. Stop waiting for circumstances to change. Stop waiting for the enemy to leave you alone. Stop waiting for the issues in your life to stop. That's not life. It's not going to happen. You got to take it. Thank you, Ingrid. Just take it. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. The shit's chess, not checkers. Make it a great day by taking it. You have the power. It's rightfully yours. Take it.